So that's important to know. There's nothing special about the green box color, okay? But it's important to know that's how pentatonic scales are put together. Just looking at that one the way it is, all right? I can tell you right now, guess what? It's wrong. It's wrong. This one is wrong. Let's make it right. Because these buddies stack directly on top of one another. Just like that. Now there's your purple. The purple. I must be colorblind because I was supposed to square up that purple. That's what that purple was, and then the no plays, or the pretty much the accidentals, if it was the key of C, that 6 would be what? It would be an A, and the A is this note right here, because I know that the G right here still showing is the red note. The A is the light blue note. You can see a little bit of it there. That would be the A. Okay. This is your A here. And this accidental would be in between the A and the 7 and the R. But the pattern doesn't have to be colored, because the pattern has to, the coloring that's on it is just to show that the S3S, stack of 3 short, stack of 3 short, yes, the short, the distance is from R to 2, from 5 to 6, and 2 to 3 is the short distance, compared to the distance from 3 to 5 to 6 to 7, okay? These are the middles, guys, and that's to bring them out, and you'll see some of this. Look at these 4 black notes here. I'll call them black notes. Why are there more than 5 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 here, but wait a minute. On this keyboard here, let's finish up with the drawing mode for a second. On the keyboard here, time to go up, up, up. Here's a keyboard. We only have 5 accidentals, and then it repeats. So C, 2 accidentals, F, 3 accidentals, C, 2 accidentals. What are we doing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row there? What's going on there? Well, I can tell you, if you go in fourths, the cursor is doing something. I don't know what it's doing. If you go in fourths, okay, something like that, or fifths, let's say, you go down from fourths, start, it's F sharp, G flat, we'll go to D flat, D flat, we'll go down to A flat goes down to E flat goes down to B flat, and on, down to F, down to C, C goes down a fourth to G, G goes down a fourth to D, D goes down a fourth to A goes down a fourth to E, E goes down a fourth to B, and here we go again with the accidentals. B goes down a fourth to F sharp. F sharp goes down a fourth to C sharp. So we see these fourth relationships here. Why is there 6 of them there when there's only 5 of them there? Because of the tuning warp. Aha. The tuning warp. What is the tuning warp? I'll tell you. The tuning warp is almost as if I took this part of the keyboard right here. I took that part, and I decided I was going to put it right here. That's kind of what the tuning warp is. And pretend like maybe there's a black note in between. I know it's a thin one. But, so everything would have to go C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And then I'd have to skip and start. All right, let's say there's no black note in between. Let's say that's just space. We're going to restart at C sharp, but we want it to play in C. So if I want to bend my notes on the synthesizer, okay, sounds like a ambulance, right? It will go. See, I had to play the second one in C sharp. If this whole keyboard was tuned down, okay, so it will go. And I had to play that one in C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what the tuning warp would be like. That's what the tuning warp is like in the guitar. So the guitar shifts. It shifts the top two strings, down a half step each. So we have to move the pattern up one. All right. So in other words, the pure fourth pattern keyboard would be like this. It would actually be something like, as far over as I could get it. I'll try to get it as far over as I can. It would be something like that. Now this isn't crazy. These notes are going to line up again, but they're going to line up like that. That's the unwarped pure patterns. Then you don't have to do the warp like I showed you. So when we have, let's say, the S3L, which starts on the 2, let's say we're in the key of C, so the 2 is going to be D, right? Notice there's just letters here. There's no numbers here. These colors have their own meaning. It just had to do with the identifying the repetition of the center of the stack at S3S, okay, and how that repeats, and how this is the accidentals in the S2L. All right, and then you got how this is actually part of the bigger pattern. So you might see the bigger pattern and say, hey, these accidentals are like on their own with this S3XL, and these accidentals are totally different. No, they're not. Look at the overlap. The top 2 of the S3S is part of the left side here, and the bottom 2 of the S3S, the core of the S3S, is part of the right side of that pattern. See, because it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your S3L. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this pattern came from those with the 7L diagram. All right, which I'll show you in a second. If I could get it here, I'm just going to drag it off. Right there it is. Whoops, it didn't want to do that. It didn't want to stay there. That is the 7L diagram. The center is 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this was made from an S3L on the bottom, 7R, 2, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4 on the, it would go sequentially upward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7R2. Above that's an S2L, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this shares 3 notes with this S3L. So they're intermixed like that, and that's how we got the S3XL there. Very basic, but it took me a while to figure it out. So anyway, now we have a situation where we've unwarped this keyboard. So you see how it has like a 7? It almost looks like a 7 here and almost looks like an L there. That's the characteristic unwarped fretboard pattern. That's why we say the 7L occurred in its own way. It's not the exact same notes, but that's what happens. So in the patterns with the 2, 3, 4, 5, the S3L, 2, if 2 is D, D is purple, we could do it anywhere. We don't have to start here, but it would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 being the B, root C, and and 2.